What is up, guys? I am Welsh Boyo, and today is another Star Wars special. I found this out yesterday, and well, I say I found this out. I was watching a video on YouTube last night, and holy crap, I did not sleep. I was very excited about getting this out. Right, there's been leaked. This is, by the looks of it, it's been leaked quite recently because I haven't heard of it. Okay, it wasn't leaked recently. It was leaked in February, so kind of recently. But basically, it's the leaks from Star Wars Battlefront, the new one. People have been speculating all week, and I've watched a few videos saying what people want to see from this game, what they don't want to see from this game, and it's got me thinking, what would I want to see from this game, really? Obviously, you know, multiplayer's going crazy these days, online multiplayer. And yeah, it's good if they can do right. When I say I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, but if they do a Call of Duty can do, then it'd be brilliant. What is have a good campaign like Black Ops, plus a good multiplayer, and combine them, as in not what Titanfall done, because everyone loved the idea of Titanfall, and then it turned into crap. Even though I do like I do like that game, don't get me wrong. But yeah, before I jump into any of the spoiler territory here, or rumours, what I'd want to see from this game is, I love the idea of you playing as the Jedi's and the heroes and villains in Battlefront 2. I really want to see that come back, but maybe in a different way, in a little twist. Especially not on multiplayer, because not unless every player can get a specific character, and it's not like double characters running around the screen. I'd like to see one thought I had was, I'd like to see any expansive universe where it starts off at episode 1. I know everyone don't like prequels, don't get me wrong, I'm not, no, it doesn't mean it has to be like a film. Start off at the first one, episode 1, and finish just like maybe I don't know what episode 7 brings, but I'm guessing there's a battle in the beginning since we see TIE fighters and bloody X-Wing fighters going everywhere. So finish just after that battle. So it's pretty big. You know, you got a lot of battles to fight, and I'd like to see them go, you get to choose which sides of it you actually want to see it through, whether you want to play the Rebels or the Empire or whatever. You know, that'd be really cool. Right. Now is spoiler territory, so if you don't want to hear, go. Now. Because you won't like us. Right. What I just said about the expansive, episode 1 right through, is actually listed number 1. It says here, and I'm getting my sources from makingstarwars.net. I will put a link in the description if you guys just want to go read it, because I won't read like every bit of it, but I will read a fair chunk of it. It says by here, Star Wars Battlefront's campaign will span pretty much the entire Star Wars saga. Right, that's what I just said about what I wanted, and I'd love to see it. If all of this is true, we are in for one hell of a game. And if they say next, well, not this weekend, coming weekend after, show really good gameplay, really good campaign, really good multiplayer, I'm going to game and I'm pre-ordering it. But yeah, then second, because these are done in all bullet points. Second bullet point is Star Wars Battlefront will feature segments in which you can play both the good guys, Old Republic and Rebellion, and the bad guys, for Separatists and the Empire. It was specifically stated that there will be small portions of prequel trilogy content. You will participate in a couple of battles from the Star Wars Clone Wars and the space battle above Coruscant at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. Right, that blew my mind. That space battle to me is one of my favourite. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm with everyone else when they say the prequels ain't as good as the original. but holy crap, that blew my mind, that battle did, when I first saw it. And yeah, I'm all for that. Brilliant, that's amazing. And I'm sorry I will be drinking coffee through it, because like I said, I didn't get to sleep till stupid time last night, just because I was so excited about this news. It's got there as well, the third bullet point will be: majority of a campaign will take place during the original trilogy era. Right, that got me wondering, would the first couple of battles from the prequels just be like training? No, training you up, so when you get to this stage you're just like, right, do it yourself, guys. I really hope not, because I do love the prequel films, but and I do love the entire being no clone troopers and everything. So I'm really hoping it's a bit more than that. There will be some segments of a campaign which takes place between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. There won't be a lot in it because their words, Lucasfilm has a lot of plans for that era. Right. That got me on. Now that kind of sums in with my idea of maybe just bring in the beginning of The Force Awakens, so you don't give away too much. Um, but at the same time, then we get to see the new troopers. New troopers look amazing. Um, yeah, so that's good. That's amazing, really. The last section of the campaign takes place before. Yeah, the last section of the campaign takes place before and during the opening segments of The Force Awakens. What, like I just said, would be a good idea because it doesn't give away the movie. Don't expect anything too revealing because the game is expected to ship a month before the movie release. Right, I'm gonna stop right there and just talk about it a little bit. They said a month before the movie release. Well, it's perfect news for me because it's like bloody 2 weeks before my birthday, and I guess. So yeah, so if you work out, the film's coming out December the 15th, I think, in the UK, unless they've moved it. So if you think about that now, a month before will be November the 15th. That for me sounds really good. I know what I'm asking for my birthday. Enough said on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on now because just now hearing it saying a month before release, I'm thinking maybe because we get a new trailer, week after weekend after next, and apparently it's a big reveal there. I'm thinking we're gonna say, look, guys, the game's done. This is when it's coming out, because lately there's been a lot of stuff asking people to go beta test it in America. What I hate, because everyone in America who lives around that section, if they've applied for it and they get into it, they're gonna be playing it before anyone. And I mean, that is crazy. No, I'd pretty much love to do that. Next one it says is for both the Republic. That's what the good guys are called in production here. It says that in brackets. The Empire sections you will be playing characters that actually appear in The Force Awakens. Right. Does that mean we're gonna either be playing as the new Jedi's, the new characters, or does it mean we're gonna be playing as the new troopers and the new rebels, well, Republic, in it? Your guess is as good as mine. EA, we already know this is true. This one here is 100% true, because if you watched the trailer they released at E3, you will know this one is 100% true. EA and DICE was allowed into Pinewood Studios for a few days to scan and capture props, sets, and it says etc. So I'm thinking, would it be characters? Possibly. For recreation in the game. Right, that's 100% true, we know that, it's out there, it's hardcore fact, that's already done. At one point during either the portion between episodes 6 and 7 of a portion from the beginning of The Force Awakens, a character with a last name Tarkin appears. Right. If that's a spoiler for the film, because I actually had an idea of it last night that maybe it might. Right, it's gonna go into movie spoiler territory here. So if you don't want to hear it, just skip forward about a couple of seconds. Basically, Max von Sydow's character has links with the Sith, but he's not. He's not a Sith. He's not a Jedi. He's nothing like that. So I'm wondering, but he's like pretty battle damaged because he's like basically half robot. I'm wondering, would it be Tarkin? Because think about it. They say a character you've seen in the prequel films, and I'm thinking, when they say prequel, do they actually mean the original prequels? Because he was in Episode 3 briefly. Because right in the very end, when Darth Vader goes and stands by the Emperor, you can see him talking to the Emperor, and then he wanders off somewhere. And then obviously he is in the original. He's a badass now. He's the only one who Darth Vader would go, yep, alright, you know, whatever you said. Right, I'm going to carry on now because I could talk about that all day. So movie spoiler territory over. The scale of a multiplayer. Right, this is crazy. When I first heard this, I kind of went, oh, if this is true. And someone said on the video I was watching yesterday, only for the PC Master Race. Shut up. Basically, it says here the scale of a multiplayer is going to be absolutely massive, with up to 64 players participating on each side. Let it sink in. 64 players participating on each side. So I'm just going to quickly sum that up. 128 players on a map. When they say players, do they actually mean actual players, or do they mean possibly like Titanfall done, where you have the grunts? I think it's called grunts anyway. Or the computer, the AI characters basically. Who knows? We'll only find out on when a game, maybe 2 weeks time, or even when a game launches. Who knows? And they said the person who I watched yesterday and said, the PC would only be able to do this. I don't think that's true. I mean, I've seen the power of what my PS4 can do on my Xbox One, and that is crazy. But yeah, who knows? We'll just wait and find out. This one got me very excited. And a little bit, to be honest, in my stomach going, do it right. In the back of your head, when you kind of see something what you think is brilliant, and when you go, it's going to be brilliant if you do it right. If you don't and you mess up, But here it says, space to land battles are absolutely happening, but will only be available in certain game modes. That kind of, yeah, I can see that one. That's understandable why they say certain game modes. If they can pull it off, that's all I'm saying. All I'm stating is, if they can pull this off and make it good, then people are gonna go crazy for it. I mean, do that and do it to perfection, and I won't even care about my whole heroes and villains idea. Well, no. But my next bullet point, and this one made me very happy. There will be a hero system in place as where you play. As you play, you accumulate points that can eventually cash in to play as a hero character. These characters are extremely powerful and have the abilities that are not available to normal characters, but you play for most of the matches. The system is constantly in flux, but as it is now, pretty much everyone has a chance to play as a hero at least once per match. That is good, because I don't want some snotty little creep who's awesome at just snipering, getting all the points and being like, yeah, look, I'm the most powerful character in the entire match. No, that's not right. Basically is what COD messed up, because they were like, right, if you get a kill streak, and it doesn't even have to be, overall kill streak, you can just annihilate everyone with strikes. So that one, with everyone accumulating points and then being able to play a character at least once per match, that's good. That is really good because everyone gets a chance, everyone gets to try him out. I do hope, and when I say this, I mean I wish, if you played Star Wars Battlefront 2, they had a match where it was only heroes. I really want them to put that in there. I mean, yeah, I know it's an extra game mode, but think about it. You playing, I don't know, right, we're gonna go back to the original one. You playing as Han Solo being Boba Fett. Pretty damn cool if you ask me. Right, now we're gonna go on to bits. Well, when I heard when I heard all of this, really, I was ecstatic. But these got me even more hyped for the game because I feared how they were gonna do this. The downloadable content planned for the game is extremely aggressive. Expect up to 5 DLC packs for the game, with the first coming out before the end of 2015. Each pack will be themed, with the first 2 or 3 being exclusively based around content for The Force Awakens. I could see this coming. No. After you saw the new Stormtroopers in the trailer, I went, wow. We all wanted to play them, especially when they said, yeah, we got a new Battlefront game coming out. We were like, right, that's it. I want to be a new Stormtrooper because they look awesome. They look just, you don't want to mess with new ones. I'm hope as well as I know I want them to bring in the new weapons, but I'm going to carry on reading the DLC because it does get a bit more in detail. The game will ship with several Force Awakens characters already, but some won't be added until DLC. Understandable. I mean, why would they go, right, you have Finn as a Jedi. If he becomes a Jedi, I'm not saying yes. If he becomes a Jedi, well, to be honest, we can also really see it coming. Maybe he's one of the heroes you're going to unlock. Maybe as it goes on, the costumes of not so much the troopers, but definitely like the rebellion or the rebels or whatever they're going to be calling them in a new one, because we don't really know. Maybe as they go on different planets, their costumes change, their weapons differ. So maybe that's what I kind of mean. Maybe, I don't know. Specifically, all of the characters in the trailer will be available at launch. Knocked right, just said out of the park. I really should have carried on reading first. As well, new versions of the X-Wing and TIE Fighter. That got me ecstatic because the new X-Wing looks amazing. I don't know about you, but I love the idea of the blue one, the new color schemes of both vehicles. I love them. They're amazing. It says here, quick bullet point here: turn off new ships and vehicles. Well done, DICE, you're doing it right so far. Contents of each DLC will contain at least 3 new maps, new heroes, and new vehicles and ships. Good. I say that because, right, I'm going to say something now, and people, I'm hoping, will agree with me. If I see one gun in it, I'm turning to a droid and I'm shooting it. Because, I mean, I want the choice to be able to play as an Ewok. However stupid that sounds, they were cool, man. But it's like, give them their own traits to be good enough to use. Don't be like, oh yeah, they're 2-foot midgets throwing rocks. Have them so they can like crawl into tight spots and be hidden. Give them the ability to climb trees. Give them, I don't know, like some tracking mode. Make them really cool characters, players. As well as that, I'd love to play as a Wookiee. I mean, obviously we've heard the hero system's going to be in it. I can guarantee we're going to be able to play as Chewbacca. But when I'm on about Wookiees, I'm not on about just that one specific one. On Kashyyyk, we saw loads of them. I want to be able to play as them. I want to see how good they are. But give them something to be good at. give them like, you know, stronger health, something like that. Right. But here then it says, let me just scroll down so I don't read the same thing over again. It says here in another bullet point, I saw a character model for the new Stormtroopers, a model for the new X-Wing, and some random models of guns, grenades, and other things like that. However, the most interesting was the picture of a screen from one of the employees' databases. He could have carried that on. Right, that's all he said in that bullet point, really. I was watching IGN's version of what they want to see in it, and what they came up with, I agree 110%. I know it's not even possible, but I do agree 110%. They said give characters the choice to use a lightsaber. Before, many of you were going, oh no, then it'd be too powerful. Right, when I say give them a choice to use a lightsaber, make it difficult. Make it suitable to master. Not just the lightsaber, the guns, the pistols, everything. Make it so you can either master in that, so you can learn to be like the Jedi slash, you know, bounty hunter style. You know, make it harder to use the lightsaber, because in the old one, yeah, fair enough, you press B and he spins it around himself and kills about 5 of you. But make it harder. If you shoot them, they have to be able to block perfectly. You know, make it good like that. Right. Says here, it was as a checklist that the department heads can go through to see what's been complete, what's been bug tested, etc. Basically, just a black screen with lines and lines of text posts with comments and suggestions, and for each post, what was more interesting about this is what was listed. This particular screen I saw, I was going on to say about the screen so now, for the listing of the maps for multiplayer mode. There was a lot of stuff that you'd expect to see in a game, like Hoth from episode 5, Endor from episode 6, Alderaan, Coruscant, and Yavin from episode 4. Like I said, nothing major, except for this list that I saw. Tatooine, Phantom Menace, Tatooine, A New Hope, and Tatooine, Force Awakens. Now I know that's not concrete evidence, but that the desert planet from The Force Awakens is Tatooine. But I thought it was interesting because I know there was been some debate about that subject. Right. It says by you as well then that it is a lot to take in, and if the information is accurate, it sounds like a really great experience for Star Wars fans, and the link to the new movie, it sounds pretty good considering how pillory it could be. Clarification update. The source contented me to let me know if it simply meant prequel era Republic when they said Old Republic. They did not mean the story from 3,000 years ago before A New Hope. They also said online matches. Right, here it goes. I'm sorry guys, I got your hopes up on that one. Being, what, 100, what was it, 120 what? Well, I said 128 players on a map. Bit extensive. I mean, maybe if you're playing, well, no, actually no. Not even PC could do it. Please don't kill me for saying that. They said yeah. They also said online matches are 64 players, 32 players on each side. That is still a good amount. I mean, I'm happy with that. I mean, be honest, who have you even got 64 friends to play on it? I mean, you could probably grab like your group of friends, and then someone else grabbing their group of friends playing on it, and you telling your guys to do one thing, another guy's telling his guys to do another thing. By the end of the day, it's going to be chaos. So 32 players, yeah, perfect. That's all. That's all it says. It says comments and that's it. That's it. Just nothing else. It's just all people talking about now and then. Right. Now we've had it out of the way, I will put it, like I said, I'll put a link to this so you guys can go read the little itty bitty bits I didn't really pull out. Nitpicking bits, basically. But most of them I did read just the full bullet points. But no, when I said about the heroes, that blew my mind. That sounds amazing. It sounds more than amazing, to be honest. I'm a huge Battlefront fan. I played number 1, I played number 2, played the PSP one, and then I can't remember if they had one out of. Well, I know they had Rogue Squadron. That's the one I played and I still got. Well, I liked what they done on that. Someone brought this up on the IGN one yesterday. That wouldn't it be good if for customization? When I said that, I don't think they meant, being able to choose, what weapons you're good with, because that's more player, related, if you know what I mean. So it's like if I played on it and my friend was playing on it and he was good with, I don't know, say a rifle, but I was good with a sniper, but basically the characters are the same, look wise and obviously experience wise. Don't make it so that the character itself is good at one weapon. Make it so the player has to learn how to master weapons individually, as in, you get what I mean, right? So it's like if I'm awesome with a sniper and my friend's good with a rifle, it's not the actual character we playing as, it's us personally. That's basically what I was trying to mean. Like I said with a lightsaber, don't make it so that make that one a progression point. So the more you use it, the more you become acquainted with it, the more unlockables you can have. Right, this is another sore topic because I don't think it's going to happen, but I really want it to because I miss it. Split screen multiplayer. I want to see that in this game. I started playing Battlefront on split screen with 4 of my friends around me, all plugged in, playing 2 on each side, and kicking crap out of each other in that game. It was brilliant, and it's just one of them games what I don't know why I prefer what they call the sofa multiplayer to the online multiplayer. I prefer split screen because it means my friends can come over and when we have game nights where basically we just drink, talk about music and game all night. We can play that. The only game we can actually play at the moment is COD on the odd, the odd occasions. Can't even play Far Cry 4. I don't think so. On if you can play Far Cry 4 on split player multi-screen, please tell me because it'd be very handy. Because it's a good game, but it's lacking split screen. But it's also, when I say it's lacking, it lacks just saying, do you want to play online or do you want to play split screen? This game is meant for all types of multiplayer, online, split screen, and it's meant for a good co-op. I mean, if this is the pinnacle point between 6 and 7, I want a story. I don't want Titanfall where you get dropped into online battles and it's supposed to have some sort of story behind it. I don't give two craps if you're supposed to have some sort of story behind it. Show me the story, give me the story, let me play the story on my own. Fact is, I don't want to play a game where the story mode is online and someone else comes in and basically wipes out my kills. Know what I mean? I want to be able to sit down and play it. Right, enough of my rant for that. What I just read on there, if this is all true, we are in for one of the greatest Star Wars games possibly to date. I say possibly because I don't think anything will beat Star Wars Battlefront 1 on 2. It's such a good game. The originals, sort of. They based around the movies what we love. They got content in it about the movies we love. Why won't we love a game? It is brilliant. I used to love playing on, I think it was the Cloud City. and where you get to jump in like the fighters and fly around there and feel like you're actually in space because you can weave through this like space station type thing. This floating bloody. I don't know what to call it. It's basically a floating spiderweb of buildings. Um, but no, I'm looking forward to this game, and if it's true what it says, it's coming out in November. Um, Again, I will be doing another video on this when I find out next week. Yeah, next weekend. Screw it. I won't say this weekend because this weekend is coming up way too soon than I thought. Because we got 2 days, well, 2 nights. Think about it, people. If you're a Marvel fan, you will know what I mean. 2 nights until Daredevil. Can't wait. I will be doing a video on that as well. Possibly actually on Friday. I'll watch episode 1 and then I'll do a little review on it and say if it's worth watching. As for Star Wars, however, by the looks of it, I'm hoping as well they're gonna incorporate Rebels into that. Star Wars Rebels, if you don't know it, I'm surprised you don't, is the new series done by Disney to tie in. It's just a little bit in between episode 6 and 7, really. No, wait. No, it's not. I take that one back. It's in between 3 and 6 because it's sort of how the Rebels came about. Actually, the first episode is called Spark of Rebellion. So I'm kind of hoping they put something like that in it because in the actual series itself, they do have one battle in space. I'm not going to get too far. It's actually the very last episode. There is a space battle. I'm not going to say who it is between, but obviously it's good. It's big. And there, I could just, when I was watching, I could imagine, well, this would make a really great game. So I'm kind of hoping they roll up that into it. Basically, that is all I have to say on Star Wars Battlefront for now. And when I say for now, I'm awfully disappointed because we have to wait another week, a week and 4 days to find out anything. Right, if you're in the UK, I will find out right now for you what time the conference is on. The conference is on at the Star Wars convention anyway. I don't know about the trailer for the new movie, but I know Battlefront is being shown at... I will find out now actually because I can't even remember myself. Let's go into DICE. DICE is a pretty reliable source. Seems they're making a bloody game. Ooh, it says here, release date to be confirmed. Well, says here TBD, to be dated. Same thing really as I said. Right. More games, more games, more games. I don't want more games, I want news, people. Give me the news, give me the goods. Show me where I can see it. About, ooh, jobs at DICE. Interesting. I'd be no good at DICE. They would come in to find me playing all the games, and I mean... Trailer release date. I know this video is actually taking up probably quite a bit of time. I'm sorry. But be honest, as Star Wars fans, we want this. Right. You guys are crap. It says here somewhere I've put it's set for the 10th of December release date. I highly doubt that, since it says a month before before the film comes out. That doesn't seem plausible. Right, I can't find it, guys, but if I... oh, wait on. If I have to stop this video here, I will find out for you. And I'll just post it either on Facebook in. I'll actually add it to the description now because I'll go back and watch the video I've been watching on it. The IGN video, I mean, so you know, proper hardcore fact. Yeah. Doesn't say when. It says it will be showing during. Oh wait. Right, I'm just gonna type in here Star Wars Battlefront 2015 trailer and see what comes up. There you go. That's real. That can't be real. More leaked footage. I don't want footage. I just want to know when. Right, I know it's on the right 17th at 10 o'clock apparently over there. I remember that from watching IGN, so I'll just find out what it is. Oh, it's 10:30 because it's by because I must have typed it in before. Pacific time is 10:30, so British local time 6:30 p.m. That is 6:30 p.m. So perfect timing for everyone. Yeah, I don't know what you can watch on. I'm guessing IGN will have a live stream. YouTube, DICE itself, should have a live stream to it. If not, just go on Star Wars. Star Wars itself should show you where to go. If not, within seconds of it being up on there, I can, well, after a few minutes after that, I can guarantee it's going to be on YouTube. So, yeah, don't worry. Right, guys, I will leave you there. I'm sorry this video has dragged on longer than I anticipated. Yeah, next time I will probably do a video now is Daredevil Day, as I like to call it, because Daredevil was one of my favourite films growing up, and I know lots of people hate that movie. I love it personally. But yeah, that's the latest on Star Wars Battlefront. I kind of wish I had a little bit more to show you, or even pictures to show you, but everything you have seen, I have seen. So it's like you can go back and watch that trailer, over and over again, and just just imagine what those creators are seeing. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I do apologize for dragging videos out and on and on. I don't mean to. It's just the fact. I think it's something what you guys would like to know during the filming. I mean, I think crap. I gotta really research that now. But yeah, right. 6:30 British time, 10:30 Pacific time. I think it's yeah, Pacific Standard Time. On 17th, what's that? 17th Friday. Right. Hang on. Let me converse with the calendar. I know lots of you will go in. Dude, you use your phone way too much. I do. I rely on my phone. 17th Friday. Friday. Look out for, I'm guessing, a new trailer, because I think I heard a little rumor going around they're gonna open with a new trailer. Star Wars Episode 7 trailer. I mean, not that trailer. That's come in smack bang in the middle. But I heard from pretty reliable source, being IGN, I think it was, saying they're gonna open with a new trailer, and all the cast are gonna be, well, not all the cast, but like J.J. Abrams there, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford. I guessing who plays Finn again? Bugger. Daisy Ridley's gonna be there, probably. Oh, I can't remember his name now. I haven't done a video on this yesterday with a cast. Well, by the way, did cut. I'm hoping this one don't cut halfway through. But it cut like the end off, and I don't know why. But I fixed that now. It's uploading right now as I've been doing this video. It's been uploading. But yeah. Sorry to waffle on, guys. And I'm hoping that when these characters, right, this is a good one to imagine. I just want to slip this in quickly before I wrap up the video completely. That if Mark Hamill, Kai Fisher, and Harrison Ford are there, would they be lending their voices to the game? I mean, Mark Hamill is no stranger to gaming. You know, he done the Arkham series. Well, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Troy Baker took over after that. And to be honest, I like Troy Baker anyway. You know, he done a good job. But you know, he's no stranger to games. I don't think Harrison Ford plays games. You know, he was on some series in America, and he was actually playing Uncharted. So, well, I think it was Uncharted 3. So they know strangers to games. I mean, Carrie Fisher's probably done one or two games in a lifetime as well. So would they be lending their voices? No, possibly. Really hope so, because it'd be cool to have, you know, Grandmaster Luke Skywalker's voice coming over giving you bloody, you know, commands and telling you take down the command post and stuff like that. Because I'd love that. That for me would be, I'd prefer that than having some droid being like, you know, capture the command post. I don't want to listen to you. I want to get told what to do by a Jedi, dude. But yeah, right. I just want to slip that in before I wrap this video up. I'm going to wrap it up now, and I will now thank you guys for watching this, and I will get another video on you Friday after I watch Daredevil, and up until then, guys, enjoy this video, I guess, and I will catch you again. Bye.